Now that we know how to tell if an equation is a polynomial, let's figure out how to name them. So polynomials get their name first from their degree, and then their first name from their degree, and their last name from the number of terms it contains. So right here is a beautiful chart to help us figure that out. So if it's one term, it's called a monomial. Now, if it's one term, it's made up of a numeral, so like 3, and a variable, x, or a product of one or more of those. So like 3x squared y cubed z. That's a monomial. There's no addition or subtraction signs in there. It is only numbers and letters multiplied together, all positive exponents. Okay? If it's two terms, it's called a binomial. Sorry, that should go right there. Like a bicycle has two wheels. Okay, so that would be like 3x minus 4. Okay, that's a binomial. 3 terms is called a trinomial. So like x squared minus 2y plus z. That's a trinomial. Okay, 4 terms or more, they got real lazy. They just started calling all of these polynomials. Mathematicians, we really like naming our things until we don't anymore, and then we get lazy. Okay, so like 4 terms or more would be like x squared y squared plus xy minus 3z plus 7. Sure, there's 4 terms there. Okay, so standard form first has the highest degree term first. So like this, x squared plus 2x minus 1. So the highest degree term is first. And the second part is when you have them in alphabetical order. So like x comes before y, a comes before b. It's in alphabetical order. So degree is going to be the sum of the exponents on the variables. So like if I have 2x squared y cubed, my degree is 5, because I would take 2 plus 3. Okay, so it's just the exponent on the x and the y. The 2 exponent doesn't matter to me because it's a 1, but it's not part of the variables, and that's what affects the shape of my graph. Okay, so if it has a degree 0, this is called a constant function. If it's constant, that would be something like 3. If I graph that, it's a straight line. If it's first degree, this is called linear. You guys practiced a lot of linear last year. This would be something like 2x plus 4. Okay? To the second degree, this is called a quadratic, and this is where we're going to spend a lot of first semester. Okay, this would be something like x squared minus 2. Okay? A quadratic, it's called quad because it's x squared. It represents a square, quadrilateral, hence that. Okay, 3 is called cubic. There we go, I got my brain there. So third degree is called cubic. This would be something like x cubed minus 2x squared plus 3x minus 1. Okay, 4 is either called, now this is where things get interesting, it has technically 2 names. You can call it quartic, or you can say it's 4th degree. Okay, an example of this would be like x to the 4th. I'm getting lazy now. Okay, and then 5, we're just going to go straight to its other name. It's called 5th degree, and anything higher than this, guess what? It's like 27th degree. It's just the number of degrees it is, degree. As you can tell, mathematicians get real inventive with those names. All right, so let's go ahead and practice naming a couple of these. So we're going to practice putting it in standard form, identifying the degree, what its degree is, what its terms are, and what its name is, now that we know those things. So I have to put these in order according to exponents. So it goes negative 5x cubed, because 3 is the highest number there, minus 8x squared minus 10x. So its highest degree is 3. The number of terms it has is 3. So this is called a cubic trinomial. All right, let's do the next one. All right, so the highest number of exponents is 4. So we've got 10x to the 4th. Now this has 2 exponents, but this one also has 2 exponents. But 2 x's comes before xy. So we're going to do minus 7x squared. And we're going to do plus 4xy minus 10. So the highest exponent, or highest degree of a term, is 4. The number of terms this has is 4. So this is going to be called a quartic, or 4th degree. I'm going to go with 4th degree because it makes me happier. And because it's 4 terms, this is called a polynomial. All right, then let's do this one right here. So it's already in order for us. Beautiful. So 2x squared minus 10x. Its degree is 2. The number of terms is 2. So this is called a quadratic binomial. All right, now I want you guys to go ahead and try this one on your own.